Emma's dream of a happy marriage crumbles within a year due to her husband Mike's selfish behavior and broken promises. Tensions escalate when Mike unexpectedly invites his unemployed brother to move in. Frustrated and exhausted, Emma contemplates divorce. The situation reaches a boiling point during a chaotic family gathering, leading Mike to impulsively present divorce papers. As Emma signs them, she stumbles upon a surprising discovery that sets in motion an unexpected chain of events.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Drama of Destiny. This story we're about to tell has a shocking twist beyond your imagination. First, let's get started.
You have no patience. Do you know how much I endure? Exactly. That's my line. Oh, stop talking back. Don't blame me. I'm done. I'm sick of your lack of patience. If you can't stand it, leave. Divorce. He threw the divorce papers on the dirty table. Yeah, there was no point in arguing. One paper, and I'm free from this life. I'm Emma. I've been married to Mike for a year. The happy married life I dreamed of is crumbling. What's for dinner? Without greeting me, he barged into the living room. He threw his bag on the sofa and sat heavily. Then he stuffed his socks into the sofa cracks. I don't get it. What's this weird habit? The sofa will stink. Are you listening? What's for dinner? Socks. What? Don't stuff your socks in the cracks. Oh, right. Why don't you clean up if it bothers you? Annoying. So annoying. He seems to have a knack for raising my blood pressure. So, dinner? Oh, don't put things on the floor. Looking in the direction my husband was pointing, I saw a receipt on the floor. I didn't drop it, but I bent to pick it up, and he snickered. I can't stand people who put things on the floor. It shows how sloppy you are. I stopped working. Can I ask a question? Oh yeah. He looked annoyed. But I didn't care. What's the difference between stuff on the floor and stuffing stinky socks in the sofa? Floor versus sofa? So why is the floor bad but the sofa crack is okay? What's the difference? It's all just placing things somewhere. So, what's the difference? Don't blame me. I'm not blaming you. I'm just curious. Also, by your logic, the one who notices it should act right. You notice the receipt. So, why don't you pick it up? What? No. And wasn't it your turn to cook dinner today? Why are you asking me about the menu? You know, ever since we got married. Are you really, Mike? Before we married, you said chores would be shared. Did you forget? Or were you replaced by aliens? If so, I need to rescue the real Mike. So, who are you? Who's cooking dinner? Fine, I'll do it. He sighed deeply. Emma, you've changed. Ugh, annoying. He kept sighing. Chop, sigh. Turn on the stove, sigh. It's so irritating. Hey, where's the small pot? Next, he started asking where everything was. Cabinet below the stove. Carrots? Fridge, veggie drawer. Onions? Next to the carrots. Oil? Cabinet below the stove, right side. Salt? Spice rack above the stove, second from the right. Let's cook together. If you helped when it was my turn, I'd help you. You never helped me during my turn. If you want help, show some cooperation first. He sulked, then banged around making an undercooked vegetable curry. No bread or rice. Just the curry. And he served me a tiny portion. He filled his bowl with a grin, his smug face showing the mean side of him. Thanks, let's eat. I finished my tiny portion in 2 bites. I cooked it. If you're still hungry, make more yourself. Ha ha. Okay. I headed to the kitchen to make spaghetti aglio olio, but the dirty sink was depressing. He always cooks reluctantly and never cleans up. That task falls onto me. I shook it off and cooked, eating in front of him. It took about 10 minutes. His curry remained untouched, not a bite taken. After finishing my pasta in silence, I put the dish in the sink and went to the washroom. When I came back, I found him nibbling on garlic from my plate. I'm sick of this greediness. Before marriage, he was kind and handsome. He was my senior at work and my mentor. When I made a big mistake at work and got yelled at, he defended me. Everyone was watching, and I was so happy. That led to us dating and later marrying, but his trivial words wore me down. At our wedding reception, he got drunk and talkative. "You fell for me back then, right? Back then." Honestly, I didn't know which moment he meant. I had thought he was cool in so many ways. I was cool defending you in front of everyone, right? Well, that mistake was actually my fault because I forgot to tell you something. So, it was also my responsibility. I felt my blood drain. I felt the sting from that comment. Everyone around was silent, awkwardly smiling. The only one laughing cheerfully was my husband. A senior from work said, "He's just drunk," to calm things down, but I felt uneasy. I wondered if his true feelings came out when drunk. Within a week of the wedding, his true nature showed. He didn't keep promises. All talk, no action. All housework was my job. The list of his faults grew endless. Divorce crossed my mind. But we'd only been married a week. I cared too much about appearances. I wasn't weak by nature. I could stand up to him. Could I change him? I decided to teach him properly instead of divorcing. But now I've given up. This draining life isn't worth it. I couldn't change him. After a year of marriage, I was looking for the right moment to suggest divorce. Then, a turning point came. "My brother's coming today, so get ready." Again, without notice. I wanted to complain, but held back. I had sisters too. Since his brother was nearby on a business trip, I thought it would be nice to meet, and my husband probably thought the same. "Okay, what time?" "Around 3. "Wait, 3 p.m.? "Yeah, that's right." "Oh, got it." I thought he might be leaving work early. The time seemed odd, but I didn't think much of it. However, a little past 3 p.m. that day, my husband burst into my office looking furious. "Why are you here? What do you mean? What about your brother?" He called saying he can't get into the house. "Of course not. What are you doing? I told you to be ready." "Yeah, you did." "Wait, what? You expected me to leave work early to entertain your brother? What else?" I'm stunned. This guy, he's honestly done for. Whose brother is he? Yours. Why should I leave early to entertain your brother? Don't mess with me. Seriously. But. No buts, no excuses. You deal with your brother. I'm not interested. Ugh, fine. He stormed out, face red with anger. This is exhausting. But I also saw this as a chance for divorce. The more I thought about it, the more excited I got. "Anyone able to work late today?" I found myself raising my hand first. After finishing my tasks, I left the office after 9 p.m. Remembering his request, I hurried to the store to buy some snacks and alcohol before heading home. I'm back. Opening the door, the strong smell of alcohol hit me. He's had quite a lot. Memories of my brother-in-law's drunken antics since our marriage flooded back. Ever since our wedding, he often came over. We lost our parents early. "Your place, it's nice. Reminds me of home." His drunken mantra. He seems to think that getting drunk, spilling food, and making a mess is okay because it feels like home. Cleaning up after him takes hours. My husband never helps. The time he stained the curtains, messed up the living room, bathroom, and even the bedding. I was enraged. I cleaned it all up. Even so, the two brothers enjoying themselves together. I understand they are close brothers. I've held back my anger. The mess must be everywhere again. I hesitantly opened the living room door. And there it was, a mess. Empty beer cans on the carpet with a big stain. Large chips pieces. Greasy handprints on the TV. A wave of exhaustion hit me. Oh, the nagging wife is back. Yeah, tell her. Calm down, Mike. I'm here now. She won't have her way anymore. What are they talking about? Emma, you should be grateful. I'm going to teach you how to be a proper wife. No, thanks. Don't talk back. Sit here. Looking at the sofa he was banging on, I saw 2 pairs of socks stuffed in the cracks. These guys, real brothers indeed. Just like Mike said, you're a defiant wife. We need to fix this right away. I'm moving in here, so listen to me from now on. Got it? Wait, what? Moving in? This is our home. There's no problem with the eldest brother moving in. What? Seriously, what is he talking about? This is my house. My husband just moved in with me. This house was inherited from my parents. It's not your family home. Haha, kids these days. You married Mike and took his name. Don't you get it? When you married him, this became our home. So absurd it made me laugh. Seeing me laugh, the brother-in-law got angry. What's that attitude? I'm the eldest brother. You must obey me. You're moving in? Absolutely not. What? What did you say? You. What? What are you going to do about it? Why are you here making a scene since the middle of the day? Don't you work? I quit my jobs to protect my brother. Ah, I see. Got fired for being a bully, didn't you? My dear brother-in-law, you should be kinder to women. Oh, but you wouldn't know that, being single your whole life. That's discrimination. I could sue you for defamation. Go ahead, I was just speaking in general terms. Don't get me wrong. I have friends who have never dated. They're enjoying their lives. They're not interested in dating, but they could find someone if they wanted to be with. But you always complain about women. You want a girlfriend so badly, but your attitude keeps you single. It's hilarious. Who would want advice on how to be a wife from someone like you? Huh, you don't know your place. It's really funny. Sniff, sniff. Ugh, a 40-year-old man crying. So annoying. Stop it, you're so mean. So what? I never said I was a saint. You have no patience. Do you know how much I endure? Exactly. That's my line. Oh, stop talking back. Don't blame me. I'm done. I'm sick of your lack of patience. If you can't stand it, leave. Divorce. He slammed the divorce papers on the dirty table. Yeah, that's right. No need to argue anymore. One piece of paper, and I'm free. He wants a divorce. I agree. This ends everything. My tense body felt lighter. What are you staring at? Hurry up and sign it. He looked triumphant. This guy, how self-centered can he be? Does he really think I'm too shocked to move? So self-centered. Haha, serves you right. Shut up. The crying brother now looked triumphant too. Fine. I started signing it. I noticed something, but ignored it for now. Being divorced will be tough for a woman. Divorced after a year? So impatient. Okay, I'm done. I'll take this to the city office. I submitted the papers and ended our marriage. Later, I came home to find my ex and his brother drinking in the living room. Why are you still here? Leave. What? And don't come in without permission. That's trespassing. No, this is my house. You're the ones trespassing. My ex-brother-in-law just stayed silent. He probably doesn't want me to make him cry again. We don't have to leave. Oh really? Let's see about that. As soon as I called out, someone entered the living room, and my ex-husband's face went pale. Mr. Smith, Chief Officer, I've heard everything. Pack only what you need right now. Why yes. Mr. Smith was the one who officiated our wedding. He was my husband's boss at work. With Mr. Smith there, my ex-husband had no choice but to pack quickly. He and his brother left without a word, escorted by Mr. Smith. I changed the locks and finally felt relieved. But the mess left behind made my head spin. Well, this is the result of choosing him as my husband. I swore not to repeat the same mistake as I cleaned up. A week later, I learned through Mr. Smith that my ex-husband and his brother had started renting a place. I sent a certified letter to his workplace and their apartment. It was about my ex-husband's infidelity. While signing the divorce papers, I noticed the guarantor section. A name from his department, someone he barely interacted with at work. Why would a temp worker, who only interacts with him at work, be listed as a guarantor? Only one answer. It indicates a relationship that is more than just professional. Despite my doubts about being able to get evidence post-divorce, the investigator found that she posted about their affair on her social media. As a result, I got proof that he was unfaithful during our marriage. My ex-husband paid me $20,000, and the woman paid $5,000 in damages. I was satisfied. In the meeting room were Mr. Smith, our lawyer, myself, my ex-husband, and the woman. She started off dramatically. "It's not Mike's fault, it's mine. I fell for him. It's all my fault." "That's enough. Just tell us if you'll pay the damages." "Damages? Do you think money solves everything?" "Yes, my client wants compensation." "No wonder Mike left you. You're heartless." "Will you pay or not?" "Money means nothing. Will you pay or not?" "Fine. Take this measly amount." She threw the $5,000. My ex-husband scrambled to pick it up. "Mike, even now, you're so kind." "No, he's just afraid of Mr. Smith. He cares too much about appearances." "Well, I look forward to seeing how their future unfolds. Now, I need you to confirm this. Do you agree to pay the damages?" My ex-husband stayed silent, looking down. "If you don't." "What did I even do wrong?" "Infidelity. We were doing fine." It's terrifying how he only sees things from his own perspective. Why bring up divorce? "Wow, I had a feeling, but..." He's seriously delusional. "I don't think we're divorced." "Just answer if you're going to pay or not." "I'll pay. I'll pay, but the money will be used to remarry Emma." "What? Divorcing over a little fling is ridiculous. I've put up with so much for you. But at the end of the day, I still love you, so I accepted your whims. Why repay my kindness with this?" "Mike? Shut up. This is between Emma and me. You're just the mistress. Know your place." "Emma, we're not really divorced, right?" "No, we are. But this was just a little fight. You don't file divorce papers over a small fight. You initiated the divorce. I found out about your affair while signing the papers. Her name was on the guarantor section. We didn't divorce because of the affair. I was tired of your self-centered attitude. You never kept promises. You let your brother move in with us. You only think of yourself. That's why the divorce stands. Are you paying the damages or not? Answer quickly." Sniff, sniff. Ugh, both brothers cry so easily. "I loved you so much," my ex-husband cried, threw $20,000 on the table, and ran out. "Mike, wait," she chased him, flailing her arms. "What is this we are witnessing?" I was speechless. "Wow, that was intense." "Sorry, I owe you a drink." I felt sorry for dragging my lawyer friend from college into this absurd situation. I felt grateful and sorry at the same time. "Mr. Smith, I'm sorry for causing such a scene." "No worries. To experience something like this firsthand at this age is really something. It was an invaluable experience. There will probably be some gossip in the office for a while. Take care of yourself." "Yes, I'll be fine. I love my job. Thank you for your help." As expected, the woman left when her contract ended. I heard my ex-husband resigned after being transferred to a remote area. It seems they didn't end up together. According to my lawyer friend, she's chasing another man on social media and facing more claims for damages. It's like a sickness. Freed from all this, I worried I might be emotionally unstable after the divorce, but I'm doing great. I'm planning to focus on work and move forward slowly. Thank you for watching until the end. Please subscribe to my channel if you like the video. See you in the next video.
Thank you for watching the video until the end. If you enjoyed the story, please give it a like. If you're interested in other stories, please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.